Recently I watched a video about German supermarkets and what makes them unique, and I'm going to be delving a little bit deeper into that today. This is the average German supermarket, discounters and rules at the checkout. So interested to see what the average German supermarket is like. Tell me if this is the case for you, if this is relatable for you being German, if this is what an average German supermarket would be like. Let's watch.
We're investigating the German shopping experience. What's on their shopping list? What are their supermarkets like? And is the checkout speed as deadly as it's made out to be? We're following Michael Müller, an average German, to find out.
Yeah, that is one thing. I watched a video before about the checkout experience and how fast it is, how you don't get any help to pack your groceries, how the things are just put through quickly and you're expected to keep up with that speed. I think that is quite unique. I've been to a lot of different countries and never been in that situation. Tell me what you think about it as a German. Tell me also, if you go to another country, how does it feel when maybe someone packs your groceries? Do you ever for me, sometimes I live in Malaysia, when they pack it for me, I feel a bit guilty, or I feel like I should be helping or doing something. How do you feel as a German going to other countries?
Today, Michael is doing his grocery shopping.
Like 22% of Germans, Saturday is his preferred shopping day. The highest consumed food products in Germany are milk, butter, cheese, eggs, vegetables, bread and meat.
Yeah, just on that, on the Saturday, so is that, I guess it makes sense because from my understanding, everything's closed on a Sunday in Germany and Monday to Friday you work. So is that the same for you, or would you rather maybe do it at an evening during the week to get away from the business of a Saturday that might entail?
Oh, he's forgotten something.
Ha! Better not forget the Pfand, aka the bottles for recycling.
In Germany, there are broadly two types of supermarkets: discounters like Lidl and Aldi, and, well, regular supermarkets.
Yeah, just on that as well, actually, where would you rather shop? Is there any sort of thing about going to Aldi and Lidl because it's cheap that people would rather spend extra money just to go to a more premium place? When I was recently back in Scotland, I went to a Lidl, I think it was, and I was like, I loved it, man. So much good meat, everything was super cheap, I had great produce. If I was still living in Europe, I would definitely be going to Aldi or Lidl all the time. Is that the same for you? Would you always shop at these places? Is there any reason why you wouldn't shop at Aldi or Lidl and rather go somewhere else?
Discounters generally offer a cheaper, more no-frills shopping experience, because after all, who needs fancy labels and displays when you can have bargains?
But first stop, the Pfand machine.
In Germany, when you buy a plastic bottle, you pay a small deposit on it, and then when you recycle the bottle, you get the money back in the form of a voucher. Look, I know we laugh at the Germans sometimes, but this is actually a pretty great system.
It's a brilliant system. And I've said before, like, Scotland tried to implement that in the last couple of years, and it just got met with such negative response from the people of Scotland. The Scottish people, maybe British people in general, are very resistant to change. I think they just don't really like innovation for some reason, and they just couldn't see the benefit. Although I don't know how the program was going to be set up, if it was going to have any issues or it was like whatever it was. But Germany just does it such a seamless way, and then to have the German people just be like so environmentally conscious and be like responsible enough to actually use it, I think is like a great thing, honestly.
We already know that Germans love bread, and they have approximately 1 million different types of it. Figuratively, of course.
What's the
He's
best German bread? Only €1 as well?
This is a Brotschneidermaschine, aka a bread cutting machine. A pearl of German engineering, it allows you to get perfectly sliced bread faster than you can say, I can't use a bread knife.
Michael selects the thickness of his slices, 10 millimeters. Look at
Germans
that.
are just do it
Majestic.
right. So good.
Like 42% of Germans, Michael buys his daily essentials at a discounter. 50.
I thought it would have been maybe higher actually.
Germans genuinely care about reducing plastic waste, and single-use plastic bags are not only a cardinal sin, but forbidden. So, Michael has brought his own tote bags.
1, 2, 3, 4. After picking up the rest of his essentials, it's time for stop 2 on the supermarket sweep, the regular supermarket.
Oh, so you go to both supermarkets? That makes
Michael
sense.
has arrived at Edeka.
Regular supermarkets tend to have a larger selection of products, including bigger bio or organic sections, from which 33% of Germans like to buy their fruit and veggies.
After the basics, popular everyday purchases are cookies, savoury snacks, chocolate bars, and sweet snacks.
Germans also buy 230 eggs per year. But wait, they're not in the fridge?
Yeah, that's one thing I remember seeing that in a previous video as well. I think in most places I've been, like, the eggs are always in the fridge, but I think it's to do with the quality of the egg, or there's maybe... You can probably explain it to me a bit better why you don't have to do that in Germany. But yeah, so is it normal to go to the discounter and the normal supermarket? Is that not just very time consuming? Your only day off your Saturday and you want to go to 2 supermarkets? I guess it makes sense to get everything you need, but it just seems like a lot. Can you not get everything in the discounters? Is that why?
Michael is cooking a Mexican dish tonight, so he needs the spiciest paprika powder he can get. And of course, as a German, Michael picks up a beer. Compared with other European countries, in Germany, self-checkout adoption is lagging. Why? 1, Germans love to pay with cash, and 2, they're protective over their personal data.
Like with all things German, when it comes to checkouts, there are rules.
1, line up your items logically. Put hard and heavy things at the front so you can pack them first. Maximum efficiency. 2, if someone has one item, let them go before you.
That's the one, yeah. I always do that. Even the first rule here, I do that. I don't know if it's subconsciously or I do make the effort to do, but it just makes more sense when you're packing all the heavy things to be at the bottom so they don't crush the soft things the other way around. And this one, yeah, again, I live in Malaysia. I've sometimes been behind someone holding one thing. They will 100% of the time never let you go first. They won't even care. But I always let them go first. I think I just polite to do.
3, if another checkout opens,
We're opening cash 3.
abandon all sense of order. It's whoever sees it first.
Gearing up.
And finally, prepare to be passed.
Like, when you have to be so fast, does that ever get stressful? Can you ever just, like, not keep up, or are you just so used to it now that it's like no problem? That did obviously dramatise it or make it seem a bit more dramatic than it probably is, but from what I've heard, people say that the cashiers do go very, very quick, man.
Another successful shop for Michael. So what's shopping like in your country? What did you find weird about the German supermarkets? And as always, like and subscribe for more Average German.
For me, like, I just need that fresh German bread in the bread slicer. Like, if I could just eat that rather than just standard, like, anemic, pathetic, pre-packaged bread, man, I would just be happy. Like, having nice bread actually can just make your day. If you start off with, like, some nice sliced toast with, like, is like good bread, you can be happy for the rest of the day, man. Like, so good. Like, and it just makes it, again, like, Germany's obviously quite unique, and it produces like so much different varieties of bread, and it's all good quality. So yeah, I'm just envious of that. Tell me what you think about this. Is this your experience? Do you like relate to this? Is there anything else that's interesting about the German supermarket or shopping experience? Tell me in the comments. Thanks.